In this video, we will be talking about the core node types in Nuke. These are the essential building blocks you will use in every project, and understanding them is key to becoming a better compositor. Before we get started, let's quickly talk about what nodes are. In Nuke, nodes are like individual instructions or tools. Each node does one specific task, like color correction, transformation, or merging layers. When you connect these nodes together, they form a node tree, which is basically your whole composition. Nuke has lots of different nodes, but today we are going to focus on the core node types you will use the most. These include merge node, transform node, blur node, grade node, roto node, and last is constant node. So if you select this all nodes and press L in a node graph, you can see that we can arrange our nodes by pressing L. Select all the nodes and press L. First up is the merge node. So this is one of the most important nodes in Nuke because it allows you to combine two or more images or layers together. The merge node has two main input, A and B. Think of it like Photoshop's layer. So the A input is placed on top and the B input is placed below. If you imagine this in Photoshop, you can choose how to blend them using different operation. As you can see, like over, plus, multiply. We will talk about all the operations in a separate video later in this module. You will use the merge node in almost every project, so get comfortable with it. The next is transform node. As the name suggests, this node is used to move, rotate, scale, or skew your image. With the transform node, you can change the position of your image, scale it up or down, or rotate it to fit your composition. It's perfect for tasks like repositioning, aligning elements, or adjusting scale when needed. Next, we have blur node. This one is pretty straightforward. So it's used to add blur to an image basically. So if I just preview it and double click on it, you will see, just a second. Yeah, you can control the amount of blur with the size slider. As you can see, blurs are useful for creating depth of field effects, softening edges, or hiding unwanted details in a shot. It's simple but powerful tool. So the next is grade node. So if I connect the grade node in view, this is one of the most important nodes for color correction and adjusting the brightness and contrast of your footage. So as you can see, with the grade node, you can control how light or dark different parts of your image are. You can adjust settings like uh, black point and white point and gamma to make your shot look exactly how you want. So to get this white point setting back to normal, just press Ctrl and left click, and then it will be set to default. Or you can just right click here and set knobs to default. You will use this node a lot when you are trying to match colors between shots or stylize your footage. Next up is roto. So roto, we have a specific module for rotoscopy. This is used for creating custom shapes and masks in your composition. So with the roto node, you can draw shapes directly onto your footage to isolate specific areas. This is perfect for tasks like rotoscoping, masking, or adding effects to certain part of the image. You can even animate these shapes over time to follow objects in the scene, which is super useful for things like tracking or removing unwanted elements. I will explain this whole node and the settings in module 3. Then the last is constant node. So this we don't need any footage. Uh, this node creates a solid color image which can be super useful for adding backgrounds or filling in empty areas. You can adjust the color and size of the image directly in the nodes property. So If I double click on it, you can see the color. You can change it from here, or you can just press left click here, and you can change individual RGB channel, and you can change color. Or what you can do is just press Ctrl and left click on this color wheel, and you can use this all the sliders to change the color, or you can use this color wheel to change the color. It's simple but really handy when you need to create background plates or overlays. So these were the core nodes which we are going to use in our course. These nodes form the backbone of most compositions in Nuke, and we will be using them constantly. So that's it for this video on core node types in Nuke. Understanding these basic nodes will help you build more complex compositions and become faster at solving problems in your project.